Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another VeVe and Ecomi video. And this one, we're going to be checking out the homie Genghis Khan. He actually translated an interview or a little AMA that took place with David Yu. Now, if you don't know, they've actually started doing AMAs in different languages. Like this was in Chinese, I believe, and basically a lot of stuff was revealed, but obviously I can't understand that, as well as a lot of the YouTubers in the community can't really understand what was said because obviously we don't speak the language they're doing it in. So yeah, Genghis was nice enough to translate this for us. So we're going to be going over something that's massive. And basically his translation of what was said is that VeVe or Ecomi is planning to become bigger than Opensea. That's what I got from it. So let me know if you all are getting the same interpretation, if you all are hearing the same thing right now, because honestly, this has always been my feeling from the get-go. I know that right now in the short term, Opensea seems like this massive thing because of the money that it brings in, because people are only looking at the money right now. People only care about the revenue right now. But like from what he's saying is that VeVe is actually working, like the website, they're working on a website that's going to be similar to Opensea, and they're literally going to be a direct competitor to Opensea while still having VeVe being something completely different. So it was not completely different. We need some clarifications on exactly how this is going to work. I need this said in English, but we're going to hear it. It may take some time to adjust, especially if you're not used to hearing other languages and having an accent, but he speaks very well English for it not being his native tongue. So yeah, let's jump into the video, and I'm gonna let you all hear for yourselves. Make sure you all listen up, because yeah, you'll see.
Okay, here's a very important thing he mentioned about with China, because right now the Ecomi is working on a different company in the China, and they are trying to solve the problem about the service, how their service is building, and where they need to build in their service. And there's a lot of legally problem. There's a lot of problem of the law we need to solve.
So from what I'm understanding, VeVe is working on a separate company in China, or Ecomi's working on a separate company in China to solve some problems that's happening in China. If that's my proper understanding, let me know in the comment section if you have a better understanding. Cause yeah,
I believe they will make this perfect. 要怎么进入这个中国的市场也是一个非常重要的是我们是希望说可能明年的第一季会真正在中国会有设个办公室或者团队在那边服务。All right, here's make you exciting. Next year, the first season, they will have office. The VeVe will have the office in China, and yeah, the office to service the VeVe app, which is mean this office can solve a lot of problems with the law, with the.
So they're gonna have an office in China next year. Starting next year, they're gonna have an office in China, and it's gonna solve a lot of problems when it comes down to the laws and things going on. So that's huge. That's actually massive. I don't know if you all know how big the Chinese market is, but it is insane. Like I have a whole YouTube channel where I have a big audience in Asia, so I know how much love they show, like how like driven they are to especially when they love something. Like it's like they're die hard, and they really are. The culture is just different, man. The culture is very, very different. It's like they'll go hard for something they truly believe in. I will say that they'll go super hard for it, and they're super loyal. So yeah,
customers with the a lot of things. So I think I don't know you guys understand how big it is or not, because the market of Chinese is huge, and those people they're crazy. A lot of rich guy who is willing to spend their money to get things, Thinking about the Bitcoin, thinking about the Ether, how many big whale in the China? All right.
Oh, so he's talking about how there's a lot of money in China, a lot of rich guys in China. Anybody who's not picking up on it, yeah, that's what he's saying. there's a lot of money in China. A lot of rich guys in Wales come from China. So once VeVe establishes an office in China and VeVe and honestly, this is a huge step. Like they're setting up an office and things like that. They're really putting that money to use, and then they're trying to expand global. So these collectibles and things like that, definitely this makes me even more bullish on the project, to be honest with you, because we've just been thinking about the things that goes for crazy amounts of money in America. What about the Chinese market and the things that's going to be big there? Because like Ultraman, for instance, they say in China, Ultraman is the equivalent of Superman in America. So if that's the case, that's gonna be insane, and they'll probably pay insane money for the Ultraman posters and Ultraman NFTs and things like that. So the fact that they're actually trying to secure these relationships and get an office out there and stuff, yeah, that's massive. That's going to be very, very massive. And so it seems like they're doing that for legal issues, trying to make sure the legal aspects is right. And this is what I love about the company. I love this because they are willing to do things like get entire offices in a country just to manage the law and legality of the things going on, and they don't take shortcuts. Like they do whatever it takes to legally accomplish their goals and make this thing massive, and I believe that it's going to pay off.
If the VeVe public in China, I mean, this man, do not sell your collectible right now, okay? Just hold it.
Oh.
No matter it's Omi Coin or your collectible. No. Do not try to bump and dump. No, that does not make any sense because right now, the market just stay in America. And it is their first step. I will explain later about what he say later, and it is all connected together, all right?
So he says, this is like America is just the first step. People are selling their collectibles. I don't know if y'all gonna hear me pouring the water. I'm pouring some water into a glass right now, so my bad. But he's basically saying that America is just the first step, and people are already selling their collectibles. Don't sell your collectibles because the big money from other countries are going to come in, and they're going to be willing to spend crazy amounts of money. So yeah, man. Listen, I can tell you, I've worked in Asia a lot. I've worked with a lot of Asian companies and things like that. They definitely spend bank. I'm just saying. So yeah.
He said that, I don't know if he's mentioned in the English interview or not, but in this interview, he's talking about VeVe. It's gonna have a website just like Opensea. And look, this is how those people in the economy, how they work. It's brilliant. You look at the Opensea. When I use the Opensea, no, I don't really know how to get into this UI service. It is too complicated for me. I'm a foreigner. I don't speak English. And Opensea is too complicated. So the VeVe, the Ecomi, they decide to public the VeVe app first, and then they doing the website later, including the VeVeverse. This is the strategy, my friend. This is the strategy, and how a company work. You can tell by how they doing their career. All right.
So this is massive for so many different reasons. He points out the fact that Opensea is super, super complicated, especially if you're not a native English speaker, and how it's complicated and difficult to get into, as opposed to VeVe actually simplifies things and makes the whole experience a super simple thing. And the thing is, VeVe is made super simple, but at the same time, I feel like with the licenses, with what VeVe brings to the table, because if you look at Opensea, if you look at something like Opensea, Opensea has a bunch of just anything going on, anything and everything. Some projects super legit and super successful. Majority of the projects probably BS and never going to go anywhere in the long term, and never going to be worth anything in the long term. Then you have a platform like VeVe, where arguably everything on it is valuable and is going to maintain the value, or at least like it can be argued that the majority of things on the platform are at minimum going to stay the same. When that is the case, VeVe instantly has much more trust, credibility, and value than Opensea right off of the gate. So if they really do build a website and it's similar to Opensea but better, I feel like VeVe has everything that it needs to take over that space and to fill that void that there is with Opensea right now. So I know a lot of people think that Opensea is the king, and Opensea, like VeVe being on Opensea, is going to be this massive thing for VeVe. But in reality, I think that VeVe is going to pass Opensea at some point. And it's just really going to come down like once the NFT bubble bursts, it's really that's really going to do it, to be completely honest. Because like, what happens when 90% of the things on your platform are all worthless and has lost a bunch of people money? At that point, come on now. So yeah, anyway.
Right. 这个加密货币以后怎么可以直接去换 NFT， 这兑换，这个我会希望说打开。那在开的这个之前的时候，大家有看到我们最近比较敏感的一个在讲到的就是很多使用者有很多的宝石，那也有很多使用者在我们的这个环境里头在买卖这个 NFT 时候，他的宝石会
All right, so right here, I'm gonna translate this part right here. He said, make sure to drop that thumbs up on Cavell's YouTube channel and subscribe, because yeah, if you subscribe, Omi might be able to get to $100 for sure. So like, that's what was said right there. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, and yeah, like just so you know, like that's what was said. I definitely know how to speak this language, and that was definitely, I can confirm that's what was said.
增加，我们会第一最重要就是把这个宝石的 cash out。
Okay, he's mentioned about the cash out. I think you know what he mentioned, right? The first thing they gotta to solve the problem is about how to switch gems to the cash. Switch the gem to the cash is the most important thing right now. They are doing, and this is confirmed. Look, wait a minute. This is not the big things I want to share to you. All right? In the Chinese, I don't know. The David Yu is doing the English interview to mention about this or not, but what just he trying to mention, you should listen to this.
就是它可以出并行情，这我们需要去连接好。所以我们给大家知道说，加密货币如果它可以并行在最后的，我们就变成一个是交易的平台。
Okay, listen very carefully. David Yu said that if the crypto could become the cash, and yeah, the VeVe Ecomi will become a platform of exchange. Yes, you didn't misunderstand it. An exchange. An economy will become an exchange. That is how he just said it.
So he just said Ecomi is going to become the exchange. Ecomi is going to become an exchange, and VeVe is going to be VeVe is going to, or Omi is going to become the cash for the exchange. Am I getting this properly? If I'm wrapping my head around this properly, let me know in the comment section. I feel like this is what's going on right now. The magnitude of what's being said right here is huge. But yo, I don't know. We gotta hear this.
VeVe Ecomi will become a platform of exchange. Yes. The David Yu is doing the English interview to mention about this or not, but what just he trying to mention, you should listen to this.
就是它可以出并行情，这我们需要去连接好。所以我们给大家知道说，加密货币如果它可以并行在最后的，我们就变成一个是交易的平台。
Okay, listen very carefully. David Yu said that if the crypto could become the cash, and yeah, the VeVe Ecomi will become a platform of exchange. Yes, you didn't misunderstand it. An exchange. An economy will become an exchange. That is how he just said it.
So Ecomi is going to become an exchange. That's actually going to be massive if Ecomi manages to become an exchange. So VeVe is going to be different. VeVe, yes, I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. I want to hear this in English for sure. Let me know you all's interpretation down below in the comment section. Explain this to me, because yeah, I don't know if I'm hearing properly and what this means. I'm trying to wrap my head around it while trying to, make a video. So I don't know.
Not me, all right? I think their ambition is totally beyond our imagination.
I mean, to be fair, like I will just say, I've been seeing Safe Moon and all their exchanges and things like that, and I've been saying that VeVe, certain things I've talked about in my videos. I'll just say that a lot of stuff that gets brought up. So if an exchange is coming and Ecomi is going to become an exchange, I mean, you could probably find some traces in my old videos, but I just gotta point that out. I'm just saying, like,
I try to do an exchange like Coinbase, like Binance, an NFT exchange, my friend. Pooh!
Ecomi is building an NFT exchange. That is absolutely massive, man. That's huge. That is huge. So, actually, we're gonna end it here. Like he actually does some more translation, so we're gonna be going over some more content from him on the channel here. But yeah, shout out to the homie here. Shout out to the homie who has just confirmed that David Yu said that we're getting a NFT exchange. Like Ecomi is going to become an NFT exchange at some point to go along with VeVe, from my understanding. So let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. As always, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on notifications so you can stay updated with everything going on. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you all on the next one, homies. Peace out, y'all.